Ah yes, it's 2020. We successfully completed another orbit around the sun and brought the decade to a close. A lot has happened in these past 10 years on this blue rock. Major advances were made in technology, it seems. Man, all these stupid memes. Esports is more popular than it's ever been now. We took a picture of a hole. Wow. Barack Obama was the first black president. Trump was named after a duck. Elon Musk, new truck. Comic book movies, new cartoons, Kevin Hart is the comedic king, Disney bought everything. It truly has been one heck of a journey. But that's enough reminiscing on what is now the past. I'm here to talk about me and stuff. I live in this corner of the planet in the US in a city called Charlotte, located in North Carolina. 2016. I work a full-time job, make YouTube videos, and sleep. A lot. Fast forward 3 years, 2019. I work a full-time job, make YouTube videos, and sleep. A lot. And now I'm part of a circus. Yeah, I know, random, right? But it's not a traditional one. So no tigers, no cannons, no people walking around with stilts, no tents, and no one holding two elephants on a tightrope like Cerebella from Skullgirls. Nah, it's an urban circus called the Nouveau Sud Project, which means
New South. Nouveau Sud.
we heavily express our feelings on social issues such as discrimination, gun violence, healthcare, poverty, poor education, and many others developing as time goes on. We express these feelings through movement, acrobatics, spoken word, and other various physical art forms. We of course use a number of circus apparatuses and skills that range from trapeze, silks, hand balancing with canes, tumbling, ring juggling, sear wheel, straps, balls, Diablo, and you know that hoop/lyra that Cerebella comes down in during her intro? Yeah, we got that too. We have a band that plays us live music for our shows, and we also have b-boying and breakdancing. Wait, b-boying and break? No, they're the same thing. We also have b-boying/breakdancing, which isn't really circus-based, but it's still cool to have at our disposal anyway. I mean, you can find all of this on our website. Oh yeah, also, we have a website, but it's still a work in progress. But that's okay, because the most important thing is meeting the cast members and getting to know who they are. As you can see, each member has a brief description of themselves along with the feature. No, I'm sorry. I hate looking at myself. We've done a handful of shows from local community performances in Charlotte, news networks, main stage shows, corporate shows, and our first ever out-of-state performance in Knoxville, Tennessee back in November. And we wouldn't be able to pull off half of this stuff if we didn't practice. Practice helps keep our bodies in shape and helps us develop that muscle memory so we can look more like this. And well, you know, less like... This is why practice is important, but we are a company trying to build ourselves from the ground up, so this isn't officially a job for me or any of my cast members. But we want to get to that point, and if you want to help, again, if you want to, you don't have to, only if you're interested in what we do. If. Basically, in a nutshell, we just need support, and how you can help with that is just simply following our social media pages. We have an Instagram and a Facebook. That's it. But we usually post videos, pictures, and updates for what we do as a troupe on both of our pages, and even some silly edited videos too. But we are way more active on Instagram than we are on Facebook. So if you're interested, you can totally just scroll through our IG page and check out our posts and events we performed for in the past, and even see what we've done to help out the community over these past few years. So yeah, that's my story. This is what I do. At times it's hard work and it gets stressful, but it's worth it in the end to hang out with these amazing people. I've been with them for 3 years now. This is pretty much my second family, and I hope we can continue to grow and pursue our dreams together. The future is still a mystery and no one really knows what could happen. We could all end up following different paths in our lives in order to achieve our goals. I don't know. But regardless of whatever happens, these people will forever be my family, and we'll continue to grow together, and I'll always cherish the experience we've gained over the years. Now, the reason why I wanted to introduce my personal life like this, because this is the reason why my video productivity takes somewhat of a dive. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not upset about it at all. Like, I love being a performer. I love doing what I do, but I just felt like it was information that needed to be shared with you all, so, like, you wouldn't be left in the dark all the time. So, I work, a full-time job, like I stated before, 5 days a week, 2 days off in the week, and usually my days off are Mondays and Wednesdays. And if you remember what I said previously, Mondays and Wednesdays are also my practice days. So my free time on my days off kind of get cut in half between practice and video editing. Just the unfortunate part about it is on my days off, I like to sleep in like 90% of the time. So I will usually wake up around noon or 1 o'clock. And I turn off all my alarms because I just don't want to hear it. But usually after I wake up around, the time I wake up, of course I like clean up, I eat, and then I start working on videos. And all that time I have between working on videos and practice is roughly like 2 to 3 hours, like most of the time. So then I go to practice at 6 o'clock, and then I finish practice at 10 and don't get home till like close to 11 or even midnight at times. And if I have time, I would eat, or I would just go straight to sleep and go to work and do it all over again. Now, the weekend is different. I'm actually out of work like a little earlier on the weekends, like 7:30, and I don't have anywhere to be after I get off work, so that time I have when I get off work and go home, I just use it to edit videos, and that's like 5 to 4 hours, or 4 to 5 hours, roughly, before I knock out and get ready for work the next day. So most of the time, the amount of time roughly on average I put into working on videos a week is like 12 to 16 hours. And like, in all honesty, that's like a good amount of time to put videos out in a productive manner, but I feel like I'm gonna place partial blame on the video editing software that I use. If you don't know, I use Blender to edit a lot of my videos. And if you don't know what Blender is an app that you can get on your computer that is used to make 3D models and animations. And I'm using it for video editing. It's not the best for video editing. As a matter of fact, it's quite the process for video editing. There's a lot of manual things you have to do. That's just kind of like very tedious, and it at times is very annoying and time consuming. As in, if like I had any other video editing tool, it would be a lot easier to do simple things like resize the image or type in text and adjust it how I want to. Blender does have a text tool, but it's really bad. It doesn't have any type of font you can select in it, and it has this weird thin typewriter kind of font, and it's just terrible, and I hate it. It's like, oh, this is god awful. This shouldn't be a thing. But at the same time, I feel like I'm putting excuses on the fact that Blender isn't the best tool to use for video editing. I mean, I just got it because it was free and it did what I at least wanted in video editing. But a simple fix to this problem I have is just
time management.
Yes, time management. That's exactly what I need. What I mean by time management is just like waking up at a reasonable time. Like I said, I sleep in a lot on my days off. I sleep until like 11, 12, 1 o'clock, whichever one you want. But I could just wake up at like 7 or 8 in the morning and just have all that time until 6 o'clock to just work on videos. Like, that's so much time I've wasted by just sleeping in. But that's the thing, I suck at waking up in the morning. But I've actually been trying to do that for the past month now. Now, you heard how I said trying, as in I haven't been very successful. I can confirm there are 3 days where I've woken up at 7:30 and or 8 in the morning and stayed up after I woke up to work on videos and whatnot. And I can definitely say, in the time I was working on those videos, by the time I woke up that early, I was able to get a lot done. So that's definitely gonna be something I'm gonna keep working on, because if I keep up that kind of pace and management and just schedule my days out that way, I will probably be able to put out videos a lot quicker than what I've been doing recently. And speaking of things I'm working on, I want to take the time to just talk about future content I'm going to try to put on the channel. But the first two things I want to talk about is the Skullgirls Session series and the Skullgirls Baton Combo series. Those two need a lot more love from me. I've only gotten 3 videos out of each one, and the gaps in between each video is so large. It's honestly, I hate looking at it. And like, it's not really hard to make these videos. Like the Baton combos, I could put those out in a week's tops. The biggest challenge of me trying to get out quicker in a more reasonable fashion is definitely the sessions videos. Those videos take a lot of time to make due to the editing, the research, and the writing. There's these three things to it that just take up a bunch of time. But if I were to follow this new schedule I'm trying to make for myself, I could literally get sessions videos out in like 2.5 weeks at the latest, I believe. Like with the affiliate sessions video, I know that took me like 2 weeks to make, and it was only like that because as soon as I got done doing everything I needed to do for the day, I would immediately come home and just work on it and just keep going until it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. Granted, it sucked trying to wake up the next day to go to work, but I got the video out in a pretty quick fashion. So if I follow my new schedule and just immediately get up, work on videos, probably take a break, clean up, eat, come back, work on videos before I go into practice or work, I could probably get those videos out really fast. But in case I don't, and I hope I do, but this was another idea I had for if me not improving on getting videos out quicker is still occurring even after this whole new setup. I wanted to upload online matches of me playing Skullgirls and potentially other fighting games. I don't really play many other fighting games other than Skullgirls like that. The only other two I really kind of play a little bit heavy is Smash Brothers and Dragon Ball Fighters, even though Smash Brothers isn't really a fighting game, but it's just a lot of fun. So I would be willing to upload matches of me online in Skullgirls, Fighters, and Smash Brothers. And I bet you're wondering, why haven't I done this before? Well, there just seems to be this belief going around on my channel that I'm amazingly good at Skullgirls. I don't know where that came from. I mean, yeah, I make combo videos. I do combos. They're not optimal half the dang time, and most of them aren't universal. They're just there for entertainment purposes, just to show, hey, here's some stuff you can do in this game. Doesn't mean I'm good. I don't even practice half of them. I literally make them for the video, then I forget about them completely. And there's a lot more to fighting games than just combos. I mean, come on. There's so much more tech. You don't need flashy combos to beat anybody, honestly. That's just the cherry on top of the sundae. The reason I don't do it is because when I go online in Skullgirls, I get cooked. I'm a slice of bologna on a pan sitting on the stove that's just bacon. It's terrible. They give me the dingus on there, man. It's rough. At times I win, most of the time I lose. I mean, I joke about stuff like that a lot on my channel. I'm not lying, dude. It's real. And as I'm playing it, I'm just no one would really be interested in seeing me lose all the time online. So it was why would I upload that? No one would be interested in that. But I mean, if you guys still want to see it, I'll upload it, no problem. I mean, but that's on you guys if you want to see it. And if I do, just know I warned you that I'm not amazing at this game. I'm regular. I'm a regular guy. I'm just some dude that likes to play Skullgirls and make content for it. Doesn't mean I'm a god. Well, enter tournaments has always been in my mind, but my confidence needs to get a little higher, and I need to be more on Skullgirls because I'm very on and off. I usually only play fighting games online when I'm not stressing out about putting out a video. Another thing that falls in line with that whole thing, I have actually gotten requests from personal friends of mine to do a playthrough of 2 video games. They wanted to see me play them because I'd never played them before, so I'm I'll do it. I mean, I know I'm not very well known for playthroughs on my channel, but I'm willing to do it if you guys want to see it. I mean, I'm probably gonna throw out a few, see what you guys say. If you don't like it, I'll probably dismiss it, but yeah, it's just 2 games though. I'm not gonna say what those games are. I'm just gonna wait till I upload the first ones, but when you see them, you're probably gonna be like, wow, this guy's never played these games before, was he living under a goddamn rock? It's yes, maybe I am living under a rock. But yeah, the sole purpose of me wanting to upload online matches and those potential playthroughs, it's just something as a placeholder for the channel, so I can have more time to make the bigger and better content that I've always wanted to push out, but it takes me forever to make. That way, I won't leave you guys waiting, or, people won't think I'm dead. You don't have to like the online matches or the playthroughs. You don't have to like it at all. I just hope it's like entertaining enough to get you by until I put out the good stuff. And trust me, I know a lot of times you guys like tell me, oh man, don't worry about it, man, take your time, we can wait, we're patient. You guys have no idea how much I love you all for that. You people are way too nice, and I appreciate your honesty and your patience and the fact that you're still here after you see my gaps in uploads. But I'm gonna be real with you, I need to stop doing that. It's like, it is my fault. I can't blame it on my video editing software. I can't blame it on my circumstances. Like, this is my schedule. This is what I got myself into. I should be able to adjust accordingly as an adult. Like, my schedule is unga bunga. Like, stuff's everywhere. But that's why time management is important, because it's very manageable if I do everything right and I keep being consistent with it. But that's also hard, consistency, but I need that too. But yeah, so I really do appreciate you guys, you know, being there and always being nice about this issue. Honestly, it's been something that's been stressing me out for a while. Like, I hate when I upload a new video and time goes by and I see it says 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and I'm like only 30 to 40% done with my next video. It's just like, oh god, I did it again. So I really want to stop doing that. I don't want to make you guys wait, you know. It's just, I just don't feel good doing it. You guys follow my channel because you want to see me make more content, and here I am just taking forever due to my own, you know, terrible time management. So yeah, again, thank you guys. I will never thank y'all enough for being there. Another thing I wanted to talk about, it's kind of, I guess, kind of falls in line with the Skullgirls Online match thing, but I kind of want to do like a subscriber fight night, with Skullgirls, or any other fighting game for that matter, if you guys want to. Basically, you know, it sounds like what it is, subscriber fight night, where, you know, I play fighting games with you guys, and you guys play fighting games with each other while I'm also there. You know, just that and the third. We're just in a lobby beating the crap out of each other. Now, I haven't really thought about what days or what times I can do this just yet. It might be one day, could be two, really might be one, because I just gotta sort out this whole schedule thing first. Could be a weekend thing, maybe, I don't know, but I was, you know, thinking maybe of making like a Discord for things, for something like this, in order to keep communication between you guys and me more organized. Also, I'm actually very bad at other gaming apps like Discord and Steam and whatever gaming apps exist out there. Yeah, all that stuff's foreign to me. So if there's anyone that's willing to help me, you know, just adjust to that stuff, I would greatly appreciate it. I don't really have a reward to give you if you do that, so you don't really have to. I can figure it out if I need to. I'm an adult. There's internet. And, you know, I just work my way, and like, it's pretty straightforward. I'm pretty sure all of that stuff's user-friendly. It's just, I never used it before. I'm just some guy that likes to make content on YouTube, and that's all I've been doing for like 5 years. I haven't really touched anything else. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. And I'll just throw out updates constantly. Well, not constantly. I'll throw out updates as I get closer to like a day where this can work and a time where this can work for most people and everybody. So yeah, that's why the Discord will probably be very, very important. Next, I am working on a new line of Skullgirls parody videos. Now, what I mean by that is pretty much, you guys know how I make the Rhythm Heaven Crawl Skullgirls videos, right? Yeah, I'm sure you do. That's the only reason my channel is where it's at right now. If I only made like 3 videos like that, but I'm thinking about crossing over Skullgirls with another video game and making a parody video out of that. What game that is, I'm not gonna say, because I want to make sure I actually do this and not just be like, yeah, I'm gonna upload it and then it never happens. I want to make sure this is gonna happen. So I'm gonna, when I upload it, it'll be definitely confirmed that this will continue, because there will be multiple videos of that whole thing. It'll actually just be its own kind of series at that point. So I really want to work on that. I like it a lot. I'm gonna like it way more than the Rhythm Heaven Crawl Skullgirls thing, because looking back at that video, the Rhythm Girls Fever video, jeez, it makes me cringe. I'm like, oh my goodness, I thought this was so cool at the time. Nah, looking back at it, I was like, oh Lord. lord, this is terrible. I hate it. But people still like it, so that's cool. I mean, you like what you like. I mean, I made it and I don't even like it, but it is what it is. I feel that way about a lot of my older videos. So yeah. So new Skullgirls parody videos possibly coming, and hopefully I can pull this off, and feels like everything can work in my head, so I think maybe I can do this. And the final thing I want to talk about, and I'm going way back with this one, like way back. Or maybe not too far back, just maybe like a couple of years back. But there's a chance, potential chance, depending on if you guys want this to happen, that I could possibly bring Combo Cafe back as a series on the channel. I'm pretty sure 80% of y'all don't even know what that is. So Combo Cafe was something I did like 2 years ago? 2 or 3 years ago, where a bunch of people that like Skullgirls and were, you know, fans of my content and saw the channel, watched what I uploaded. I just kind of got combos they created through Skullgirls, put them all in a video, and showcased it through the channel. Did that for about at least 10 videos on them before it started to die down and less participation was part of it. I mean, I had a pretty small audience back then, and the Skullgirls community is also pretty small. So it didn't last super long, but for what it was really cool and enjoyable, and I learned a lot of stuff about other characters in Skullgirls that I didn't know before. And you know, after it ended, I was pretty okay with how it ended. I brought it to a good close. It was just a lot of fun. I actually recently had a subscriber who contacted me asking if I was ever gonna bring the series back. Originally in my head I was like, no, not really. I have no intention of bringing it back. I ended it. It's over. We're done with it. It was good for what it was. So I was like, it's fine. But I'd be lying if I just kind of said that. I was like, well, it's kind of been in the back of my mind, like really not too much, but it just pops up occasionally whenever I'm just like scrolling through the channel and I see the playlist. I'm like, oh yeah, that was a thing. It would be neat to bring that back, huh? But it's just like, I didn't think anyone would care. I know my audience has gotten a slightly bigger since then, but still my audience isn't super huge. But if it's something you guys want to do again, or if people that have never done it want to do it, then, you know, just let me know. I'm totally down to just kickstart it again. Like the Combo Cafe series was a series for you guys, made by you guys. You guys were the ones that kept that thing alive. Like I'm just the guy that was just there to just edit it and showcase it, just so you could just see all the cool things like the community could come up, all the cool things the community could come up with in this game. Like it was great. So yeah, like I said, if you guys want it to come back, then that's totally on you guys. Just let me know. I don't mind. I just know if I do it, it'll be like a few changes probably. The biggest one, of course, is people that submit combos that didn't have game captures. I told them I would perform the combo for them. If it did come back, I probably won't do that anymore. And it's not like I don't want to. It's just I don't think I have the time to right now. Especially when I'm still trying to sort myself out. I don't want to try to put too much on myself and just, you know, stress myself out more. So if it were to come back, I do apologize in advance that I won't be doing that anymore. But I think a good substitute is these other two changes I was thinking about. The other two changes would be, I would include Skullgirls mobile combos in it, and if enough people demanded it, I would include other fighting games to be showcased as well. Like any fighting game in existence. If like you got a game where you're punching and kicking someone and there's a combo counter in the corner, then you know what? Send it my way if you got something cool to show off. It doesn't matter to me. Like I said, I'm saying it again, this is all on you guys if you want this to happen. So if, big if, by some light from God, that this series came back, it will be on you guys. So yeah, that's all on you guys. If it came back again, I won't be performing combos for people without a game capture. I apologize. I would include Skullgirls mobile combos, and I would include other fighting games if enough people demanded it. Also, while I just discussed Skullgirls Mobile briefly, I do want to take the time to talk about the possibility of its content coming to my channel. I have people ask me if I will ever do that, and I kind of don't know. I'm not against it, but at the same time, it's not something on my priority list. There's just so many other things I want to do with the main Skullgirls game that the mobile doesn't really appeal to my interest as much. Now, don't get me wrong, Skullgirls Mobile is fun. I just don't play it like a lot. I don't dive too deep into it. I literally play it for the origin stories because I want to know more Skullgirls lore. And whenever I just have the free time in the break room and my battery's at like 90 or 85%, I'm just like, oh yeah, I'll just play some Skullgirls Mobile before I have to get back to work, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't play it a lot, but I play it occasionally, and it's fun for what it is. And I'm sure there's a lot of cool things you can pull off in that game that I don't know about. I mean, I just don't play it that much, but I'm pretty sure a lot of neat things, and there's a lot of depth to it as well. Honestly, it seemed kind of overwhelming and a bit complicated. But people have told me it's actually not that bad. And I was like, well, I guess. I mean, if I took the time to actually understand everything, the status ailments, how to prevent it, how to fight certain characters, it probably seemed pretty easy. But it's something that might not happen for some time, and I don't know if it's gonna happen at all. But I mean, it's not like I don't like it. But yeah, just to close off on the whole potential chance of Combo Cafe coming back as a series, one final thing I would do is I would try to like throw in a surprise at the end of each video. What that surprise is, I'm not really sure yet. I've had ideas, but none of them are really set in stone. But I'm pretty sure I can lock it down, no problem, to figure out what it might be. But again, everything about the Combo Cafe is all what ifs. That's all it is. So again, if you guys want it, just let me know any way you can. I'll probably put a poll in my community tab, make a quick post about it, or you can just let me know in the comments below in this video. I mean, any way you want. So yeah, but that's pretty much everything I want to talk about. Pretty much everything I want to try to do this year, and continue moving on into the future as well, doing this same kind of stuff. So hopefully there'll be improvements to the channel, with, you know, timing of putting out videos, and, you know, just being more active in general. Being more involved with you guys is also very important. It's something I want to try to do, just why I really want to do that subscriber fight night thing. And, you know, just try to be an actual YouTuber, I guess. I think it's gonna be a good year. I'm hoping it'll be a good year. This will be the year where I finally do a complete 180 with my life right now. So yeah, I mean, I did just get finished moving, so that's the first step. I'm completely living on my own now. It's actually very relaxing, so no more distractions, and a lot more could probably get done. But again, I appreciate you guys for everything. Hopefully I won't stress out over videos as much anymore when I follow this new schedule and start making those, you know, videos for playthroughs and online matches to have ready to go every week, so I can just have something to show. But yeah, and I guess that's it. I don't really know how to close these videos very well, so I'm just gonna say bye now. Bye. Enjoy your day or night, whatever time it is, and whatever part of the planet you're in. I hope you have a great 2020. I hope you have a great rest of your life, and keep being awesome. Okay, I'll see you guys in the future. Later.